Greetings everyone, Peanut here again with another guide video, and this time we'll be covering the 6th job advancement and the Hexa Matrix system that comes with it. As usual, any changes pre or post release of any content covered in this video will be noted in a pinned comment if and or when Nexon makes any changes during those time frames. To start us off with the 6th job advancement itself, there are a few requirements before being able to access the newly released 6th job content. Those being, you must first be level 260 or above, you have completed the following quests, 5th job Record of Power being the one you complete when unlocking your 5th job, and Convergence True Form, the one you complete when unlocking Cernium at level 260. And lastly, and obviously, you must have unlocked the 5th job on that character. With those requirements noted and covered, you will receive a few quests that need to be completed as you progress through the unlock process. As you progress through those quests, you will receive a use item that's akin to the 3 stones that you got during the 5th job unlock completion. You will get a total of 7 of these throughout the quest. Unlike the 5th job, you will need to activate each stone by using them and collect EXP by completing mobs near your level range. And that's actually pretty much it. Completing and unlocking your 6th job will grant you access to the Hexa Matrix, and you will be given your origin skill node. And now for the Hexa Matrix system itself. Like with your 5th job, in your skill UI window, you will have another skill tab to interact with, of which will be your Hexa Matrix. With the Hexa Matrix system comes 2 different system types, that of the Hexa Skills and the Hexa Stat. The Hexa Skill node system consists of the following: the Skill node, which is your new origin skill, the Mastery node, which boosts your 4th job or lower skills that will either enhance or replace some when activated, the Boost nodes that directly boost your 5th job skills, and lastly, the Common nodes, which are your new skills that are shared between characters of the same class type. As of this video's release, the Common nodes have not been released yet. For the second Hexa Matrix system, the Hexa Stats, these are the stats that can be obtained and enhanced through the Hexa Stat nodes. For these Hexa Stats, they consist of the following boostable stats: crit damage, boss damage, IED, damage, attack and magic attack, and lastly, the all stats. As you can tell by now, there are a total of 6 Hexa Stat nodes, of which 1 can be activated starting with this version's update. The rest of the Hexa Stat nodes will be added at a later date. And to offer a little bit of a clarification, when I mean Hexa Stat nodes, I mean Hexa Stat presets. With the Hexa Stat system, you can set one of those 6 stats as a main stat that will get a higher value, and also 2 additional stats will get a lower value per each Hexa Stat node than the main stat. Some things to note with the Hexa Stat system are the following. To provide context, please regard Hexa Stat nodes in this next part as presets. You can set one type of stat once within all Hexa Stat nodes, as in you can have one Hexa Stat set as the main stat per Hexa Stat node preset. You can have 2 duplicate types of stats as additional stats within all Hexa Stat node presets. You cannot have 2 duplicate types of stats as additional stats within the same Hexa Stat node preset though. And lastly, you cannot have your additional stats be the same as the Hexa Stat node's preset's main stat. All 3 stats being used per preset must be 3 unique stats being selected. Each Hexa Stat node can be enhanced up to rank 20, and one of the 3 stats level will increase with a fixed rate per each rank up attempt. To clarify, it is RNG, kind of like a Chaos Scroll, but sorta not really, but you get the point. Each stat in your Hexa node preset can only reach level 10 individually, so with that before mentioned rank 20, that is a combined total of the 3 stats levels adding up to rank 20. So it is best to try and roll your Hexa Stat node preset to have its main stat being the highest boosted one as the main stat as a higher value than the additional stats. And don't worry, you're able to retry by resetting that Hexa node preset, but take note that once reset, they will drop back down to level 0, and you will not get your materials back that were used to level them up initially. If that Hexa Stat node preset is what you want to use in the end, once it has reached rank 20, you can have it saved. Once a Hexa Stat node preset is saved, the following rules will then follow. The first of which is certain functions such as enhancing or resetting will be disabled for that saved preset. You can then select one node that has been enhanced or saved to apply to your character. When you attempt to save another Hexa node preset, if there is a saved preset already, that saved one will have its information replaced by the new one. Once a Hexa Stat node has been enhanced to rank 10, its stat level can be reset using Mesos. Once a Hexa Stat node has been enhanced up to rank 20, its stat level can be reset using Mesos. Hexa Stat node rank and each of its individual stat levels will be reset to 0. You can also use Mesos to reset the type of stats set on the Hexa Stat node, as in you can swap out main stat and additional stats as you please. For the prices of each of these functions, they are the following. Changing the stat type costs 100 mil, while resetting the Hexa Stat node itself costs 10 mil. For the Hexa Skills and the Hexa Stats themselves, to activate or enhance them, that requires Soul Erdas and Soul Erda Fragments. For Soul Erdas, they are used in the following ways: to activate and enhance Hexa Skills, and lastly, activating Hexa Stats itself. To gain Soul Erda, you must first obtain Soul Erda Energy. You can begin to earn Soul Erda Energy after completing the 6th job advancement. The sources of Soul Erda are the following: defeating mobs in any map or areas that have sacred power requirement, so Cernium, Burnium, Arcus, Odium, and the rest of the endgame Grandis maps. You can also obtain Soul Erda Energy by defeating the following bosses: Hard Lotus, Hard Damien, Hard Lucid, Hard Will, Normal and Hard Virus Heala, Chaos Gloom, Hard Darknell, Hard or Extreme Black Mage, Normal, Hard, and Extreme Chosen Saren, Chaos Kalos, and lastly, Normal Kaling. You can also obtain Soul Erda Energy by completing daily quests from those level 260 and above mats such as Cernium and above. With the Soul Erda Energy obtained, you can create 1 Soul Erda per 1000 Soul Erda Energy that you have obtained. Each character can have up to a maximum of 20 Soul Erdas each. If you have 20 Soul Erdas on that character, you will no longer be able to get any Soul Erda Energy until you've actually used some of your Soul Erdas, so it's advised that you keep an eye on your total Soul Erdas to make sure you don't waste any. As for Soul Erda Fragments, Soul Erda Fragments are used for the following: activating and enhancing Hexa Skills, activating and enhancing Hexa Stats. Like with Soul Erdas, they can only be attained after unlocking your 6th job. For Soul Erda Fragments, they are actually tradable if you play on the regular servers, while reboot players cannot trade those at all. Each character that has actually unlocked their 6th job will gain access to the daily quest that requires you to kill 3,000 mobs near your level in any Grandis map area. The downside of this is, even though with each character that has unlocked their 6th job, Soul Erda Fragments are only given once a day per world, like with the EXP you can gain from the Arcane River dailies. So, with that being said, be sure to complete and claim the rewards for those Soul Erda Fragment daily quests on the character that you're aiming to work on. Hey everyone, Peanut here again. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did find this video helpful, please consider subscribing and leaving a like, as I only got about 4 hours of sleep between finishing the pre-quest for 6th job, working on this video, and getting it out, so I'd really appreciate it, please. Also, if there is anything you'd like me to change or improve on for my next guide video, please let me know in the comments, as I'm always looking to improve my video's quality. As usual, if there is anything wrong in my video that becomes apparent once the patch happens, please let me know in the comments so that I can add it to a general pinned comment for everyone to see. Once again, thank you for watching and your continued support, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!